I love this game so much. This game started everything. Like, this is the game. You know what? I've only got a minute left. Let's start here. So, as I'm creating a character. So, Neverwinter Nights, my relationship with this game. So, it is an official. Ossian Studios is an official studio. I tagged them in my tweet. So, 2003, this was the day, although you can probably still do this in some places, where it's like, download this PC demo for free. Let's see if I can't UI scale this a bit more. I don't think I can quite yet, but oh well. And I downloaded the demo for Neverwinter Nights because it looked cool. And I played that demo to death. And then someone got me a maybe not original version of the game that I played to death. And then I actually bought myself a proper copy, and now actually hang on. I have a proper 6 copies through one way or another because extreme. And so this is what got me into Dungeons and Dragons. So I played this game into the ground. Like there are parts of this game that I can recite from memory. Erebeth was my girl. I played this one character over and over and over again as a fighter because I was no good at anything else. This time, should I do ranger? And so I admittedly played the same character over and 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 over again. Yes, I did tell you this story. Anyway, so yeah, this game got me into tabletop D&D. I know a lot of the other people started with... It's a shit mess. I'm jumping all over the place because I'm trying to build my character at the same time, and I don't really play this. Destroying enemy... Back to the beginning. So, and then Neverwinter Nights 2 came out, and that was my first time buying a new graphics card for my PC, except I had never really done such things, and I accidentally fried the graphics card because the rest of the PC was kind of too old. Anyway. So, Hordes of the Underdark, which is the second expansion, I actually started modifying that to play on tabletop for 5e, and I actually did. I was going to say, that should be what I'm playing right now, is Hordes of the Underdark, but I do love Darkness over Daggerford, and I already promised I'd play that. So, yeah, I started modifying Hordes of the Underdark for tabletop, and I'll never forget my one friend actually grabbed the sword in the Hall of the Sleeping Kings, which wakes up all the zombies that you have to fight. Oh, it was glorious. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, Darkness over Daggerford, I remember just playing over and over again because it made me laugh, and I was very sad that they, that it didn't, it wasn't officially finished. But then when, of course, Beamdog released the Enhanced Edition, which I bought right out the gate because reasons, you know, I was so thrilled to hear that they were bringing it back. You'd think with doing the amount of streams I've done that I would actually get better at this whole talking thing and staying on track. But the thing is that when it comes to games that I'm really passionate about, really excited about, I can't shut up. And I get all over the place. If you watch my Neverwinter Nights 2, or even one of my Neverwinter Nights 1 streams where I literally, like, it'll become real evident once I start playing, and I start spouting off the lore like a freaking fountain, that this is, like, my passion game. So I'm trying to remake the character that started it all, basically. So I mentioned before that I usually played a fighter, but I was going cleric this time because I, in fact, wanted to live. So I made the same fighter over... Well, no, I just played her over and over again. I got her to 39, which max level in Neverwinter Nights is 40. Her name was Jivian Vika. I even started writing out her entire backstory because that's who I am as a person. And I always used the same voice for her, the same voice actress every time. Because, you know, I'll show you, like, in a minute, they'll...
At my command,
Not that.
attack.
Hang on. First, let me put in her name. Because that's important. Ah, no, backspace. Actually, she was one of the first miniatures I ever painted. She's still intact by some freaking miracle. Here we go.
To arms, to battle.
There was a tweet recently about voice actors, like the additional voices, the ones that don't get the ones that don't get a lot of credit, the ones that you know, they're under the list as additional voices. And you know how they're just as important. And really, because these were done before we got really spoiled and every character talked in a cutscene. You know, like I'll never forget when Dragon Age Origins came out and people were mad that the PC didn't have a voice that besides the exclamations, because we had just gotten Mass Effect. And Shepard actually spoke. You know, we had Jennifer Hale and Mark Meer. And so, but this voice, female maiden, I just came to associate her with Jivian, and just hearing her talk and just even the little voice lines just connected me to that character. And so Jivian was like, I just associate with that voice, and just I like that voice. Just I don't know, I associate it with D&D, with fun, with everything, and just hearing the to arms, to battle, just all right, let's rock.